Hello and a very good evening to all of group members. We are from group 156, Lex 2049. I've got news for you. So before we start our discussion today, we will introduce ourselves first. So my name is Muhammad Aiman Hakimi bin Shamsuddin and my metric number is 192208. Okay, next, Samsiah.
Hi, my name is Nurul Samsiah and my metric number is 192108. I'm from Occupational Safety and Health, Faculty of Medical and Health Sciences.
Akmal.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Akmal Hafiz bin Muhammad Zuki. My metric number is 192170. I am Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering from Faculty of Engineering.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Haziq bin Muhammad Zaki and my metric number is 192598.
Okay. Hello, my name is Aiman Amran. The number is 195178.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Hareez bin Azhar and my metric number is 198546, Bachelor Science Statistics.
Hello, my name is Din Eiman, 193596, taking Bachelor in Architecture.
Hello, my name is Wang Junren and metric number is 195056 from Faculty Modern Language and Communication.
Okay, thank you guys for introducing yourself. Okay, now as we decide before this, for today's discussion, we will go for the last section that we need to include in our newspaper, which is news related to international. So I would like to open for the discussion for all of group members. Maybe you can state and give your suggested news for today's discussion.
Can I start first, Aiman?
Okay, proceed, Hareez.
Okay, thank you, Aiman. First of all, I do have one suggestion for our newspaper that I have taken from Al Jazeera and Awani. And the topic is that I think we need to publish is about the riot in France. And for your information, this happened because of the protester show their protest against the security law. And the law disallow people to take any photo or video when the police is on their duty. And this law has been proposed by the government to protect the police from the social media abuse. But this has been turned very badly due to the incident of one black guy that have been beat by 4 police officers. And this video has been spread widely and make the people in France very angry and vandalize the public and private property. And my stance is that we should publish this news to make sure people are aware of this big news as it is the current issue right now. And secondly, to write the narrative that violence is not a solution to solve whatever the problem is. And that's all from me. I pass to my friend if you want to add anything.
Okay, thank you, Hareez. So I open for other group member if you have any suggested news that we can discuss for this today's discussion.
Aiman, can I go next?
Yeah. Proceed, Haziq.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank Hareez for that very good news. And I know I will have to present my own news first, but I will seriously want to say that I will support Hareez news because it's very good, to be honest with you. Because it involves racism. And to be honest with you, like now in Malaysia also, we kind of need this kind of news to spread so that people stop being too racist. I guess. So to avoid we becoming fight among ourselves, right? Among Malaysian. Okay, now to proceed with my news. I want to suggest a news article from Channel News Asia, which the title stated Britain getting ready to officially launch their Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine this week. So this article is published on 6 December, and basically I'm going to explain a bit about the article. Britain is preparing to become the first country to roll out the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine this week, and they plan to initially make the shot available at hospitals before distributing the stock to doctors' clinic. And this plan is going to be done on December 6th, basically yesterday. And the first dose are going to be prioritized to the elderly, which is over 80s, and the frontliners. Okay, so this news, before I want to state why it's important, I want to first kind of relate it to to other news that was published on 2nd December. So this news is of EU, the European Union, criticizing the hasty UK approval for the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine. Because just to give context, the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine was only clinically tested on a large scale 10 days before this approval was made. So the European Union kind of criticized the Prime Minister of Britain because he made the decision too fast and the vaccine might even not be safe or reliable. But so to relate back to the current news, the news that I just present, um, I want to say that this news is very important because it marked a progress in the COVID-19 vaccine situation. If Britain successfully, if Britain COVID-19 vaccine is successful in their country, that means a working vaccine might be on the way to solve this COVID-19 crisis. And that will be very good for Malaysian too, because Malaysia now will have alternative or a solution to this COVID-19 crisis by also ordering the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine. Of course, we will first have to kind of see the outcome of Britain's hasty decision. Okay, and that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Haziq, for your news about the from Britain about the vaccine. So next, is there anyone who want to add any news that you want to suggest for today's discussion?
Hello. I just want to support the news that already said by Haziq and also Hareez about the news that they already share with us is very important because like what Haziq has said is about the vaccine that is very crucial for today's because around the world have already affected by the COVID-19. So the news about the Britain about this vaccine is very important for us to know that the vaccine is on the way, that we can cure the COVID-19 as soon as possible because if we can cure this COVID-19, so we can the world can counter back the economy and so on and many more. And for the point that Hareez said about the protest, so I think the news is also important because we can know the government what government want and what the citizen want. So that is important that the country must be have equality from the government and the citizen. So I think that's all for my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, Akmal, thank you for your suggestion and about your justification about the news. So what about other guys? What about your opinion? You want to add or you want to justify the news?
I want to add the news that I found. Uh, the news I found from the Star reported that outgoing China ambassador beats freeware via online reception. It reported that by who assumed office in Malaysia on November 28, 2017, will end his tenure this month. Thanking Malaysia and the people's support for him and the embassy. He said, "I hope Malaysians could accomplish more achievements and once again let the world hear the roar of the tiger of Asia." And I choose this news because I'm an overseas student, and the end of the embassy, uh, the end of the ambassador's term means that a new ambassador will take office, and that will make a difference for students like me from China and the new opportunities for Malaysia relations with China.
Okay, thank you, Junren, and for your news about the ambassador from the China. I think related to China and also the relation with the Malaysian also. So for what about other guys from maybe from Aiman Amran?
Okay, thank you, Aiman. Okay, to me, I like the article produced for Haziq, talked about before about the vaccine, right? So to me, I have another opinion about my article too, because maybe my article can be related for vaccine. They talk about economy. They talk about before that, I want to tell you what news I get it from China's newsasia.com. They talk about the Chinese economy growing up faster than other country. That means this the article talk about how Chinese get strategy in how Chinese overcome the crisis of economy. Then how he investing to focusing to growing up the economy. Maybe to me it related to economy about the vaccine first. When I get the vaccine, I think the economy will overcome to highest too. That's all for me.
Thank you, Aiman Amran, for your news. I think about us from China also related to the vaccine. So next, what about your opinion, Din?
Okay, for me, I'm agree with all the news. All of the news are very interesting, and I'm also having one news from New Straits Times. It also stated in Beijing. This news in Beijing, and Chinese spacecraft landed on the moon, and these are the successful thing that have happened today. And China will be only the third country to have retrieved samples from the moon, and following the United States and the Soviet Union in the 1960s. And why I've choose this news, because of this news is quite interesting for me and for other readers to read this news, because it's about achievement on our world or people, and that's it, I think, for me.
Okay, thank you, Dean, about the news about the discovery of sample from the moon by the Chinese government. Okay, actually we have five news that we have been discussed. First about from the news from the French related to riot issue, and from second news about from the Britain about the vaccine rollout for the citizen. Next from the China about the ambassador, which are improve the relationship with Malaysia also. So the fourth news is from China also, related to strategy to overcome the COVID, the economy. And lastly, the news from the Beijing, which shows about the discovery of sample from the moon. So we have five news and we need to choose two news. What about your opinion, Shamsiah? Shamsiah, which two news is the
Uh,
best for our newspaper?
I think there is two for me interesting this news, which is from Hareez about the BLM Black Lives Matter issues, and from Haziq, which is about the COVID-19 vaccine. This is because I think that Hareez news is interesting because it's about humanitarian. I mean, like uh, human, as a human, we do not need to be racist to each other. And yeah, it's supposed to be this news will become an awareness to all people that BLM is matter. And about the Haziq one, now is the pandemic. Now everyone need the update, so it's really interesting to people to take note and read this news. Yes, that's all I think.
Okay, thank you, Shamsiah, for your justification. So there is two news, which is from Haziq and also from Hareez, which also be supported by Akmal earlier. So any other guys who want to also justify which the best two news that we will include for our newspaper, or you all agree with these two news?
Okay, I think all the news that have already suggested is all is very important. But maybe I think I agree with Samsia and what I have said before, because it's pandemic time, so we want to get the update and about the human behavior. We don't want racist because we have to focus to cure the COVID-19. So I think that's for me. Thank you.
Also, I want to add about the Hareez news. I'm still supportive of it, even after hearing about the other news. Also, I agree with Akmal. Every other news on the economy, on the ambassador for the relationship with Malaysia, because they're new ambassador, right, coming from China, and also from Din news. It's all important. But this police brutality news, where it incites riots that kind of influence from racism, and also kind of influence from the fact that police is violence when they are conducting their duty. So I think this news is very important because you can see from USA, even from the old news. Okay, USA right now is also undergoing riots, and because of the riot, the COVID-19 situation in USA become worse. Okay, so this is very important because it relates to the current issue. And also, even though I don't want to be the guy who support his own opinion, but I think my own news is also actually very important because everyone want to know when this COVID-19 will end. Okay, that's all for me.
All right, so we have three guys that is supporting the news from Hareez and also from Haziq. So how about you guys? For me, I also support those two news. So I
Agree,
think
agree.
Agree.
agree. All right. I think this is for the end of our discussion today. In the conclusion, we have choose two news. Which the first news is about the riot issues, the racism that occurs in France, and another news is about the progress in fighting the COVID-19, which is the application of the vaccine through the Britain government. So these two news we will include in our newspapers. Okay, that's all for today's. Thank you guys for this discussion. See you again next time.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you. Stay
Thank
safe,
you. Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you
See you
guys
guys
see you
next week.
guys for the next discussion, which is our last discussion. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Bye bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, take care, take care.